thing is dope. Much better suspension than the Grom. ¿Qué pasó, you guys? John's Moto Garage. Welcome to the channel. For the new subscribers, gracias for checking it out. Hopefully you dig the content. If you do, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel tremendously. Much appreciated. And for those OGs, as always, gracias for checking the channel and for the support. I've had this Yamaha Bolt for quite some time, and I've yet to do a proper walk around. In fact, here, just so you can see what I'm looking at, it's the Yamaha Bolt. But I haven't done a ride or really a review on the Yamaha Bolt, so that's what I'm going to do today. Just a little preface this, I buy and sell on the side different motos. Some I keep, some I sell, and I've been doing this for years. So the perks of that is I get to ride a lot of different motos. I try out different bikes. And the Bolt, when they first came out way back when, I told myself I was going to buy one as soon as they started showing up used on the market. And as soon as I spotted one, I picked it up, and I've been a fan ever since. Now this is a 2015. The 2014s, you've got the issue with the speedometer. You can't actually see under it like normal sunlight. It's just so blurred or so tinted you can't see the speedometer. But they fixed that for 2015. A few other little differences. 2015, you've got this to start it. You push it down as opposed to just the button. But otherwise pretty similar as far as that goes. This is a C-Spec Cafe Racer style, but you've also got the R-Spec, and then you have your base model. I've ridden all three. Not extensively, like, you know, hitting the twisties or anything, but they all seem to be pretty comparable and I think enjoyable for sure. So I think it comes down to personal preference. I dig the look of the C-Spec. Not a big fan of silver. I would prefer a black bike, but that's okay. I'm cruising at 70, 72. Pretty dang comfortable. You got plenty of, you know, plenty of RPM still ahead of you, so this thing will cruise quite fine at freeway speeds. A lot of people compare this to the Harley Iron 883. You know, these two dueled out quite a bit. I've ridden both. I like them both. Looks wise, I really dig the Harleys, and I also dig the Bolts. But if I could only have one, I have to say I'd go for the Bolt. I think it just edges it out slightly. As far as fun factor, it seems to be more zippy, a little bit quicker. I don't know all the specs off the top of my head, but that's just from my anecdotal personal experience. If you're wondering, the Yamaha Bolt is capable. It is capable of pulling off a knee drag, believe it or not. So capable, in fact, that a novice, never before knee dragged young rider like myself was able to pull it off. As sketchy as it was, we did successfully drag a knee. But check out Fast Daddy Moto Jitsu for a proper knee drag on a Yamaha Bolt. I'll revisit it at some point and do a better one. These are 5-speed, air-cooled. You got the belt drive, mid-controls on this sucker, and I dig the mid-controls. The C-Spec Cafe Racer has your clip-ons. It is the Cafe Racer traditional style. So this one you definitely sit more like a sport bike, kind of hunched over the tank. Whereas with the R-Spec and the traditional base model, you're going to be sitting a little bit more bobber style. So they are slightly more comfortable. Up here we'll kind of get on it a little bit so you can see how she does as far as acceleration goes. You know, it's not a sport bike, but for these middleweight cruisers, it's got a good power to weight ratio. Lock that rear tire up just a little bit. So as you can see, got some get up and go. I not riding the two side by side, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure this will edge out the Iron 883 as far as that's concerned. I think in a drag race with two similarly experienced level riders, that this one would edge it out, I think, but I'm not for certain. If I get my hands on an 883 again, we'll have to give it a shot. It's been a while since I had an 883. What else can I tell you about this bike? Personal impressions and opinion, I really dig it. I'm a big fan of these bolts. They have somewhat of a cult following, and I think it's with good reason, because typically you're going to be able to pick this up for a little bit lower cost than your Harleys. Alright, you guys, that's going to wrap it up for the Bolt. Check out my video of trying to do my knee drags. This was the first bike I ever tried it and or did it on, so my technique was horrible. I've since improved. In fact, I've gone on to do it on Gold Wings and Fat Bobs, so check those out as well. But I dig the Bolts. They are great bikes. And no, Yamaha is not sponsoring me on this. But I can't rave enough about these motos, so hope this provides some insights to those who may be in the market or are debating between this and maybe another moto. And if so, slam the like button and subscribe. Here, quick walk around, I guess, since I didn't do this before. This one's got an aftermarket GP slip-on. You've got the bar end mirrors, Canon air filter, the C-Spec and the R-Spec. You have these shock reservoirs. This one's got the fork gators, LED, HID. I don't even know the difference. I need to do some research there. Little cowl, rear seat cowl there. This one's got the passenger seat and passenger back pegs. I don't think those are come standard. And it's got the relocated license plate, side mounted. There you have it, you guys. Hopefully the quality isn't too horrible here. And we're going to park it right next to the Gold Wing if we can make some room in the garage. Get the Grom out of the way. And as you can see, I'm a big fan of the motos. The Grom is what I learned how to wheelie on. The DRZ is my current wheelie project bike. Stepping it up onto something bigger. So check out my other videos if you're interested in all that nonsense. Is the Grom gonna fit though? Let's try it out. Careful. So close. Whoa! What the heck? Dang kickstand. Just about crashed the Grom into the Bolt. Wow. That would have been a great fail.